Hey, Michael C. Anthony here, Stage Hypnosis University. How you doing? And welcome to an inside look, the inner sanctum, behind the curtain. We're going to give you a tour of what Stage Hypnosis University actually looks like. You are likely at the point now where you've received some free videos. Maybe you've just purchased the program. You're at the beginning phase anyway. So we're going to give you a tour of what things look like here. Understand that Stage Hypnosis University doesn't only teach you how to hypnotize someone, it teaches you how to run a business. Every subtle thing that you can possibly imagine, that I can possibly imagine to give you as a beginning stage hypnotist is within this program. I've been a full-time stage hypnotist for over 20 years, traveled around the world, been there, done that, done huge shows, done small shows, and everything in between. My past students, when I say past students, understand that this is SHU 2.0, if you will. This is the second incarnation. The first one was years ago, and it was binders, it was DVDs, it was CDs, that kind of thing. We're in the new era now, of course, so this is all streaming right to you. HD, high tech, this works like Netflix or YouTube. So it's a really exciting program, and everything you could possibly want to become a stage hypnotist is here. Our job is to get you on the stage as fast as you want to get there. You might want to be doing this part-time. You might want to go in full-time. You can do either. You can start part-time in your local area doing shows and then go full-time, or just keep it part-time doing weekend gigs. Whatever you want to do, this can be tailored to exactly what you want. Also understand that SHU is responsive. What does that mean? Well, here it is on my computer. All right, that's one of the pages anyway. And it's also going to work for you on your tablet. Okay, portrait or landscape, it doesn't matter. And it's also going to work for you on your smartphone. You can be anywhere. We go where you go, okay? And it's all right here for you. So let me get rid of this, and let's get a look at the program and see how things are laid out here. All right? Okay. So what you're looking at here on my screen are some of the chapters, and understand that what you see now in Stage Hypnosis University is not what it will always be. It's continually growing. Okay, there's going to be a community of people behind this because we're about to launch this. There's going to be a community of students behind this that are all talking to one another. I'm on there every day as well, answering your questions. If you've got questions that require a video, then this just keeps on growing. All right, it's fluid, keeps on moving. So here we are at the portal, if you will, the first page of Stage Hypnosis University. And let's look at some chapters here. Okay, start here. Okay, that's natural. Let's start here. And what this is showing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 videos within the Start Here chapter. Of course, that can change any given time. It'll always grow. And you're watching this video right now. Let's take a tour. So let's look at one of the other videos here. Let's look at the 10 Commandments and see how this plays out here. So you click on the 10 Commandments, again, whether it be on your computer, your tablet, or your phone. And this is the page that comes up. On the right-hand side here, much like YouTube would be, is all the other lessons within this chapter. It all works like a syllabus would. Back when you're in school, you can have a chapter, and within that chapter is a whole bunch of lessons that pertain to that particular chapter topic. SHU is the same way. So within here, let's take a tour of the 10 Commandments, 9 reasons I love this business. Prepare your mind. Pretend you understand. Staying positive. The law of expectations. how to take SHU. And everyone has a video. People ask me, how long are the videos? Well, studies have proven that on the internet, people like to take in information in bite-sized chunks, whether it be 4 to 6 minutes. Most of our videos are longer than that. We have smaller ones. We have many videos that are over an hour, especially in the Talking with the Experts section. Talking with the Experts, we talk to different experts, whether it be agents, whether it be other stage hypnotists, other people who have been there and have experience in their field, and they talk, whether it be a Skype interview or over the telephone, and give amazing information you cannot get anywhere else. Those videos are all over an hour long. So they vary. I'm going to guess at this point, Stage Hypnosis University is about 40 hours long. So many details, the subtleties that you never would have thought of. So you don't have to make the same mistakes I did way back in the day. All laid out for you beautifully here. So let's look at a video. The 10 Commandments of Stage Hypnosis. So this would work like Netflix or YouTube. You click on it. Hey, Michael C. Anthony here, Stage Hypnosis University. Stage Hypnosis University. And the video starts to play, of course. Now, you can, if you decide to go full screen, and you can even, with your laptop or your mobile device, you can AirPlay it up to a large screen TV in your house, whatever you want. So, looking at this video, 30 people on that stage. Big production, 30 people. A cast of over 30. But guess what? Only one gets paid, and that's you. Okay, so we've got 10 different commandments, the different things you need to know as a stage hypnotist. And of course, I can't go over everything here, but you can see that it is mammoth. It's a large course. It's going to give you everything you need. Let's look at some more. My story. This is a video that comes free to you. So if you haven't bought the program yet, watch this in your free video section where you'll hear how I got from point A to point B, how I got from being a factory worker and owning a cookie store, but I wanted something more. So I saw a stage hypnotist and it changed my life. And for the more than 20 years, I've been a full-time stage hypnotist, staying at the most amazing resorts in the world and doing great shows and making a lot of money at the same time. Lots of fun. So I tell you in this video exactly how I got from point A to point B, how I got that first show, how that first show worked out. So all the details are in there. We got testimonials. The MCA cam, let's look here. The MCA cam stands for Michael C. Anthony Camera. This is just when I'm holding a camera, when I take it on the road with me to stages, different locations that I've been, and show you exactly what I'm seeing, why I'm saying what I'm saying, why I'm doing what I'm doing. And the program itself is a lot of me on the road. There's tons of live show material, and I dissect it all along the way, showing you live segments and coming into the studio saying why this happened, why this happened. Okay, so let's get a quick look here. Here I'm at the Walt Disney Theater on a cruise. Hey, Michael C. Anthony here, Stage Hypnosis University, stagehypnosisuniversity.com. This is me showing a theater, why the theater works, why it's great. Oh, and also you can, of course, go full screen on all your videos here and watch at your leisure. Okay. One thing I should have said back in the 10 Commandments video, just go back there. Many of the, not all, but many of the videos have downloadable. See here it says 10 Commandments cheat sheet. There's several cheat sheets associated with the videos or different documents that I feel you need that you can download as PDFs, print off, all that good stuff. Okay, let's continue. What else have we got in here? Hypnosis 101. We've got all these videos, and of course, always growing. When we need more details, we put them in. It's that simple. So So the program is fluid, always growing. The history of hypnosis. Every stage hypnotist should know why things are happening the way they are. Here's one on Franz Anton Mesmer. That's where we got our term mesmerized, because Franz Anton Mesmer was the forefather of hypnosis. And of course, we cover several different hypnotists and stage hypnotists and why they are important and why you should know about them. Your introduction. How important is an introduction? Very important, but if you're a pro, it's not that important. You can get over any bad introduction. But how to get an introduction, how to do it cheaply, how to give it to other people that are going to give the introduction for you. Safety, one of the most important chapters within Stage Hypnosis University. Right here, we talk about lots of different topics about safety. And details, subtleties that you never would have known otherwise. Back when I was starting, there was only, I believe, one book about stage hypnosis, and even then it was dated. I don't know how old the book is. Good book, but of course not all the information you could need. I mean, it left so much out. This is what I wish existed back then, but it does now. Let's continue. Your opener. What is your opener? You may not even know. It doesn't matter, because your opener is the first thing you do as soon as you come out onto the stage. You haven't talked about hypnosis. You haven't hypnotized anybody yet, but you're going to give an opener, which is usually some sort of mind reading trick, which I teach you some here, and show you where you need to go to learn these. They're easy to do, just a little bit of practice, and you will build a rapport with your audience, and they'll be thinking to themselves, well, if he can read that person's mind, he can probably hypnotize too. And it's all part of the psychology to get the people on stage, because you will, once you've got a good opener and a good pre-show talk or lecture, you're going to get more volunteers. You even want, they're come rushing onto the stage like crazy. Believe it. Let's keep going here. We cover goal setting. We cover stage fright. Well, what if you've got some nerves? A little bit of fear is okay, especially at the beginning. Now, I mean, of course, I've done so many shows. I can just be on my phone even during my introduction. I hear my name, boom, I go. I don't even have to think about it. But for the first while, of course, there's some pre-show nerves there. There's excitement. So I'm giving you ways how to get over that and how to minimize it. We talk about your audience. Okay, now this is only one page of several chapters here. Let's continue, shall we? Page 2 here within Stage Hypnosis University, your lecture. One of the most important parts of your show, and we go through it in detail. I go over my lecture within the program and telling you the different things you need to say. Of course, you don't want to copy my lecture, but use it as a model to create your own. We go over all the subtleties of what you need. We go into my lecture live and we show all the different aspects there. But after we show the full thing uninterrupted, then we go to another video where it's completely interrupted. So it will show the first couple minutes, and as soon as I see something where I need to tell you why I said this or why I did this or why that happened, we cut the video. We come back here to studio and I explain it all. So you know exactly why I'm saying it, why I'm doing it, why was it created this way, and why does it work perfectly to develop rapport with the audience and to get all the volunteers and make sure they're going to be easily hypnotizable. Okay, easy, easy. That's what we're going for here. So let's look at a quick piece of a video here. The Mca Puke Story. This is a video where I share a story about somebody that puked on my stage, believe it or not, how I handled it. But it was a hilarious story. I've got water, so everyone's got their hand held out like this, and I make them believe that they have water in their hand. So I say, we're going to drink the water at the count of 3. Don't drink it yet. People are touching their forehead with the water like this. I say, let's all drink it together. 1, 2, 3, drink it down. So everybody drinks it down like this. And the gag I will normally play at that point in the show, say, wait a minute, that's not water, that's vinegar. So everybody, they spit it out like this. Everyone did that except for the big guy. The big guy, when he went, about a pound of spaghetti comes flying out of his mouth. It's all over the stage. It's disgusting. People from the back. It was disgusting. So we share all the details. Why am I sharing that particular story? And I've got other stories in there too, and I help you create a story as well. Now you might be thinking, well, how am I going to share a story with an audience when I've never done a show? You're going to take artistic license at the beginning, just like a comedian does. When a comedian shares a story, do you think it's true? No. But he's taking artistic license to entertain an audience. And that's the exact same thing you do. So 16 videos alone within your lecture chapter. And let's keep going here. Okay. Body language. You may not know, but I wrote a best-selling book on body language. Always been a fascinating topic of mine, topic to me. And I wrote a book about it. And I give you, within Stage Hypnosis University, the full PDF of that book. So you can download, study it. But there's videos here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos that are customized for body language on stage, because you communicate so much by the way you use your body. People will see you as confident or nervous, or they'll sum you up in the first 10 seconds. So I show you how to make sure you go out there powerfully. Okay? Let's go to, where are we going here? I'm getting lost. Suggestibility tests. And here's 2 that I haven't uploaded yet. Suggestibility tests are a very, very important part of your show. If you don't know what a suggestibility test is, it's when you get your volunteers on the stage and you want to do some very entertaining tests, if you will, that are going to help you determine who's the best volunteers, because you're going to start off with 20, 30, maybe 40 people on the stage, and you're going to want to do the base of the show with about half of that. So how beneficial is it to you that you get all these people on the stage and you're like, oh, look at all these people, I have to hypnotize them all? Not really. You're going to hypnotize the people that are the best subjects. And I'm going to show you how to determine who's really hypnotized through different indicators, and you're going to know who to keep on the stage, who to get rid of. You'll be going through thinking, oh, I love this guy, I love this girl, perfect, they're doing amazing. That one not so much, that one not so much. I'm going to show you how to politely get them off the stage and keep the focus on the show. All right, and again, through this, we go through a few tests of mine. Same thing like we do with the lecture, where we show the whole test uninterrupted, and then we go through it interrupted later. I dissect it all, tell you why this happened, why this, look at this person, why am I making this decision, why am I saying this, all along the way. So you can then create your own suggestibility tests that are your own, something you can be proud of, and continue on with a career in stage hypnosis. Let's go back. Setting up a trance, you'll learn about that later. All the theory that's involved. Now, I am of the belief not to be a difficult teacher. Why? Because I don't like difficult teachers. Everything you're going to hear from me is in normal language. I break it down to its lowest common denominator, so it's fun along the way. Who wants to go through something that's very difficult? Not me. So we have fun together. We teach you, and on the, we're going to launch pretty soon, but I can tell you this, the way that it's going to work within Stage Hypnosis University, where everybody's commenting and connecting on there, that's going to be fun as well. But theory 2 here is one that I'm very proud to have. It's from the Mike Mandel Hypnosis Academy. Mike Mandel is the first stage hypnotist I ever saw. Incredible, incredible entertaining. Now he has what's called the Mike Mandel Hypnosis Academy. It's not about stage hypnosis. It's about therapeutic hypnosis. People fly in from around the world to sit at the master's feet and be taught about therapeutic hypnosis and different different ideas about hypnosis, different concepts and subtleties. So we've got several videos from the Mike Mandel Hypnosis Academy within Stage Hypnosis University. Amazing content. Proud to have it there. The induction. Many people think the induction, oh no, I've got to hypnotize these people. If you don't know, the induction is the process of getting someone into a trance, into a state of hypnosis. And people think that this is difficult. Believe it or not, it's one of the easiest parts. If you've done everything up to here correctly, it's a breeze. You're already home free, and you'll know it by the response you're seeing on the stage. Okay, very easy. Routines. Let's talk routines for a bit. You want to make sure your routines are original and they're fun, because when you have original, fun material, you're not just a shake your butt hypnotist like a friend of mine would say. That is a hypnotist. All they do is get people up there dancing. Okay, you see people dancing. Now, yes, that's fun, but if that's all you're doing, having them dance in a different way, now you're a ballerina, now you're a rock star, now you're this, now you're this, different styles of dance. It gets boring after a while. You need to be interesting and fascinating. When you do that, you'll be called back again and again. I'm going to do some shows this summer where I'm doing 10 of them this summer. This is for a university, a big university. And by the end of the run, by show number 10 this time, will be show number 100. And that's because I keep things creative. I keep them fun. I keep them interesting. Okay, build your show. Let's have a look at that. Build your show is how we take every little piece, building blocks, if you will, and we build that show. Every step, like a big checklist all the way down, what you have to do to get that show ready for an audience. It's not difficult. In fact, it's easy once it's all broken down like this. Okay, so let's look at a video here quick. And this is, we call this the Chalk Talk series. It's a virtual chalkboard through the magic of green screen. I have an imaginary chalkboard behind me. I feel like a weather person, a meteorologist. Well, we've got a storm here down the south of this cold front coming in through Nebraska. That's what it feels like because, of course, it's not there. It's all done through green screen. But we break a show down and put building blocks so you can go from beginning to end until you have a show built. So let's look at just a clip here. We'll jump right in. Steve, and sometimes the further away you are, the more powerful this is. You can walk to the other side of the stage. Say, focus here, Steve. Sleep. Relax. Feeling fantastic, and Steve will go right where you are. Remember, if he has been doing exactly what you wanted all the way up until now, then he is definitely going to go under. This is a good hypnotic subject. You've seen hypnotic indicators. Remember earlier on in the program, we talked about hypnotic indicators. All right. And again, throughout many of the videos through Stage Hypnosis University, we go live to a show, then we come back into the studio and we explain things all the way through. So we break a show right down within the Building Your Show chapter. Talking with the experts. One of the students' favorite chapters within Stage Hypnosis University is this, talking with the experts. Every video here or recording is about an hour long. It's long. The program is huge and everything you need there. We cover the high school market, comedy clubs, cruise ship market, college market, corporate market, and interviews with different experts, respected people, really respected, world-renowned people that are going to give you all the information that they can about whether it be hypnosis or entertainment in general, whether it be stage presence, whatever, experiences they've had. We even do an interview with Will Lilly, that is my personal videographer. He's recorded probably, I don't know, 30 shows for me, maybe more. And he tells how to have a show recorded, how to do it right, what you need to do, and it's not expensive. Okay, so talking with the experts, incredible chapter. This alone is worth the price of admission, but of course we go way further than that. Next chapter, contracts, riders, and pre-show forms. What's that? Well, you probably know what a contract is. This is going to be somebody signs a dotted line to book your show. What is a rider? A rider is a document that is going to tell them what you need specifically at your disposal for the show. For example, you're going to need the chairs, you're going to need some duct tape or some ties and the sound system, all that good stuff. It spells it out for them, and pre-show forms are a document that they are going to fill out for you. Let's get a look in there. Here we go. I actually give you the agreements here in a PDF form and also an active cell PDF form where you can just download it and then take out the logo, put your logo in, and you can just fill in the price right there if you're doing it online. However, print it off for yourself, send them a copy. It can be signed digitally, all that good stuff, all available there. For the corporate agreement, there's corporate pre-show forms, everything for high schools, colleges, your riders, and an all-purpose pre-show form. And again, this is the form that they fill out, so you've got one document on one piece of paper that says everything that you need. All right, next section. The good, the bad, and the ugly. This is a fun one. What are we talking about here? Well, I'm talking to different entertainers, stage hypnotists, and we talk about the good shows, the bad shows, and the ugly shows. Now, we like to focus on the bad and the ugly. Why? Because they fix your mistakes so you don't have to make them. There's some great stories here. We have a lot of fun, and you put yourself in that person's shoes and you think, oh, I'm glad that won't happen to me because I now have the information. Now, is every show you're going to do be perfect? No, my shows aren't all perfect. I'm a full-time hypnotist. Now, I don't do a show where people walk out of there and think that was terrible. No, but I can go do a show for 2,700 people and just knock it out of the park. Okay, but the next day, I'm doing a show for 300 people. They still loved the show, but I'm thinking to myself, didn't quite have the energy. Or then you might get a smaller show. You might start in a high school or a comedy club, something like that. And your first show, you might think that was fantastic. But once you get experience under your belt, you'll look back and go, well, it wasn't as fantastic as I thought. But still, the people loved it because they can't compare your show to a 10 out of 10 show. So they loved it in their way. You got paid. Boom, you go home with the money, okay? It's a great career choice. If it's something you're into, changed my life, I'll tell you that. We talk about marketing. What are the different things you're going to need as far as marketing is concerned? Your website, your demo video, all that kind of stuff. How to get away with not having the demo video first, and some different tricks that I talk about within the program. How you can move forward. Postcards, emails, all that kind of stuff to get yourself out there, even though you haven't done a show yet. Like I mentioned earlier, one of my students had 3 shows booked through a mailing before he even did the first show. Creativity. Let's look in there. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos on how to be creative. The difference between a regular hypnotist and a great hypnotist is creativity. Be creative. I'm going to show you how, within the context of stage hypnosis, how to be a creative stage hypnotist so you keep going back time after time, regular basis, whether that be a comedy club, whether that be a college or a corporate event. They can't get enough of you. They're willing to pay you again. It's amazing. Okay, so creativity. Designing on a budget. Now, designing on a budget is easier than you might think because the options that are out there are amazing. That back when I started, it used to cost a fortune to do everything. Just to get a poster done or a poster designed cost a ton of money. It's so easy now with different resources, and I go over all the different resources, how you can get a great introduction done for cheap, how you can do videos for cheap, logos, graphics, all that kind of stuff. I even show you within mine how you can take a standard photo, one that's not great. I show you a photo that was okay, wasn't taken with a great camera, but it was done on a green screen, and I show you how I sent that to somebody and they made it into something incredible that I use today. This photo right here wasn't even a great photo, but now, because it was done on green screen, boom, it pops. All right, show you how that's done on the cheap. Let's keep going. Insurance, you need insurance. We talk about the details of insurance. Insurance is cheap, but we talk about how you need it. Q&A, lots of Q&A videos here. We even go into page 2 here for Q&A. So we've got, what's that? 12, 15 questions and answers. And this one's always building. As people ask me questions, I continue to make videos if I think it needs a video and not just a comment on the message boards within SHU. All right. We've got agents. Do you want an agent? How to get an agent? How does an agent work? And the different things that they require and the different things you provide to them so you can have a great working relationship. I work with several agents, and it's amazing. You can just be sitting out at the pool or sitting in your backyard, whatever, and I don't even get a phone call usually. Usually I just log into my database and boom, this person booked a show, this person booked a show, because my agents know the different parameters that I have. They know how much money I need to get and the different things. So they work on that, and it's all digital. It's a beautiful thing. Merchandise, you want to sell merch. Merchandise means things like baseball hats or t-shirts, or the most profitable is therapeutic programs. I am in the midst right now of transferring from CDs, because CDs are getting very old school, you don't see many anymore, into digital download cards, which is going to be like a postcard that they'll buy for 20 bucks, or 2 for 30, that kind of thing. And there's going to be a password on it, and they'll just log in with their password because they bought it. They bought it from us at the event. They bought it there. They take the postcard, they put in their password and download the program. How easy is that? You know how much the postcard costs? 50 cents. Okay. And so we sell them at quite a profit, and it's great. Fundraisers, tons of money in fundraisers. Mentalism, this is your opening spot. How to do some great creative mind reading or magic things that are just going to entertain your audience right from the beginning. Not only does this blow them away and develop a good rapport, but this gives you the confidence that look how great I'm doing. They love this. This hypnosis is going to be easy. And then the now what chapter. You know, Stage Hypnosis University is always growing. It's fluid, it's interactive, it's always moving, always evolving. If you're considering becoming a stage hypnotist, even if it's in the back of your mind thinking, I'm not happy where I am now, I would like to try something exciting, just like me. I worked in a factory. I was a cookie store owner. Hated it. And I wanted something more. So I went through the hard way and became a stage hypnotist the hard way, the old school way. Now it's all laid out for you here. If you're considering it, I want you to know you will make your money back after your first show. Even if you go in at only $1,500, which is bottom feeder prices, even if you go in at only $1,500, even if you break all the rules within Stage Hypnosis University and go in at $1,000, don't recommend you do, because it's hard to get that price higher once you go in so low like that. Even if you go in that low, you will make your money back and more after the first show. When we release Stage Hypnosis University, we're going in at half price. Half price. So if you're ready to purchase, if we've yet released, because we're releasing soon, if you're ready to purchase, clickety click, 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 hit the buy button. Or maybe we've already released and you're watching this video because it's part of the program. If so, we've probably already met on the message boards. If so, hey, how you doing? I wish you all the luck in the future. whatever you plan on doing. I'm Michael C. Anthony for Stage Hypnosis University. See ya.